No, but that's the way we do it. That's the way we do it.
Alright, okay.
So why have we got so many bottles on the table?
Because so many people walk past all of these here amazing products over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And people need to know.
Why are we
About
doing
them.
it now specifically as well?
Coming up to Christmas for presents and stuff. For having bottles on the table and stuff like that there. All of them are going to be phenomenal for presents, self-consumption, everything.
Cool. Stay close just as well while we do these. But what have you brought then? Show us some of your stuff.
So, first one I brought is Wildflower Pinot Grigio. Mainly for the price, $28.99, and really it should be about $13.99.
Okay.
It is really, really good. I really like the fact that it's got like a bit of a pear finish off the end of it. I think it'd be really, really good for Christmas Day with your starter or with your main course. Or
Why is it only that price? Do you reckon?
I don't know. Keep it affordable. We use it a lot for weddings, so maybe it was.
I think it's because it's from Romania. The import's just different. So
really?
it's not cheaper because it's not as good. It's cheaper because it's just cheaper just to get in. So it's not one worth skipping. So
No,
it
definitely
is
not.
worth trying, especially given its value. So give us a couple more because you've got a few more than I do.
I know. Well, we tried this the other day.
Yeah.
This is one of the new ones we literally just got in. It was maybe about a month ago now.
Yeah.
That we got it in. It was phenomenal. So we tried that only the other day. But it's done with dried grapes, so it's kind of got like a wee bit of a sherry vibe coming off it, even though it's a Shiraz. I thought that was it's something different. I thought that was really interesting.
You get a bit more developed sugar off that. It is a bit more expensive though. I know that it's somewhere in the £20 region, but it's worth it. I would say it's very, very good.
It's just something. It is just that something different, you know.
As far as wine goes then, so if I look at I'm going to get my phone out just for a second so I can talk about some of my Vivino notes. But I always go Australia, New Zealand, South Africa. So I've done that to try and get just my typical sort of stuff in, but I've also tried to do something that's a little bit different. So I brought the Forest Pinot Grigio because it's just one that when people go New Zealand, they go Sauvignon Blanc, and that kind of starts to grate on me after a while because like there's so much more going on there. And the Forest Pinot Grigio I think is probably one of the best things you can get from from New Zealand without spending too much money. Yeah, as far as I know, it's one of the sort of middle price ones, but I think for the price of it, it's just unbeatable.
Yeah, just bang on the money.
Yeah, but then I've got the Minervois from Chateau de la Perrière, or Chateau La Perrière, sorry, which I rated 4.2, which on Vivino's
pretty high,
very, very high. Yeah. So let me see what it was I said about it, because it was loads of wood smoke. It smells like a campfire actually when you first open it, which I thought was really, really interesting. You get like not wood smoke but like the ash and cinders as well, which I thought was really nice. You got loads of like ruby fruit flavors and cherries and spices and things like that, so that was excellent. In my head it was more expensive, but I don't think it is as high as something like the Alfredo that you have there. And in my last wine was the Bellevue Atticus, another I always go South Africa, New Zealand, stuff like that, and Atticus I think for the price of it sits really well as a red that's typical of South Africa, like kind of bang in the middle really as far as you can do. So that was one of my favourites. What else have you got?
So couple of spirits. For whiskey I've chose Garden County because of the fact that it's a father and son run business. You know, it's literally it's so small scale, and you can kind of tell that through the liquid, in my opinion. Like you can really taste the, I don't know, like not the love, but like the attention that it's been given. It's been given a lot more attention than what Jameson would give. They just pump them out.
Yeah.
That's why I like it. And then I've also gone for Kirker, which is Irish blend.
It's at the Shamrock.
Yeah. So it's a whiskey from each province blended all together, and you would think that it would be disgusting, but it actually works brilliantly.
Yeah. Can you remember what you get from it?
It was ages ago. I know there's a subtle sweetness off it, so I think it's done in a sherry cask finish. So there is still that sweetness off it. But it's just really interesting the fact that 4 different whiskies from 4 different places can come together and actually taste nice.
Yeah.
And then for gin, then I've gone for Symphonia. Symphonia came in and done a tasting for us, and
they were one of the first. They were the first interview we did on this podcast.
Yeah, they were,
so
actually.
You can check it out if you've not seen it as well. It was quite interesting.
Yeah, and he was a scientist beforehand as well,
Yeah,
which
chemist,
makes it even
like a
more
medicinal chemist.
Yeah. So, but again, they came and done a tasting for us, and it was an absolutely amazing night. The way they garnished their drinks and the way they mix certain things with other things, it was just worked really, really well.
No, it was good.
So I think for me that would be really, really good.
Yeah. For spirits, I would kind of stand behind any of the spirits that we've featured on this podcast. Realistically, so you got Titanic, you got Boatyard, you got McConnell's, you got Cool Swan. You can take it all the way back through every episode.
100%.
But something that maybe is a little bit less expected from people like us would be the Jameson Triple Triple, because it's a name brand. It is. Everybody knows Jameson, everybody knows Bushmills, everybody knows everything like that. But as far as those big worldwide huge names go, I think this one gives you some of the most interesting and most varied flavors you can get from a whiskey from a company as big as that.
Yeah.
So it was something that really impressed me. As soon as it was released, after being like an airport off, like
exclusive.
Not exclusive, but it was only available in duty free. That was it. As soon as it came out to us, I got it straight away, because it is just different, completely different, and unexpectedly developed and quite unique. So
yeah, it's something that came out of Jameson, and it was kind of like a gold, like kind of like a diamond in the rough.
Yeah,
out of their like core range.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's not to say Jameson's not good. It's just
not at all. It's
just well known
for
really.
Me that one was one that stuck out the most.
But then, so if we have beers as well, so we've got one beer each.
One beer, yeah.
I mean, I would. So there was one I was looking for downstairs. So Boundary are quite good. Everybody knows Boundary does stuff like Mbongo and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Boundary have a goes called Run the Show, which tastes like Sprite turned into a beer, and it was meant as like a post-run recovery drink. I thought it was fantastic, but we just don't have any that I could show off at the minute. But if you can get your hands on that, it's very, very good. But then I also got the Any Kind of Weather New Zealand Pilsner from our brewery, which are another local one. So I do quite like a lot of the local beers, because I just think that they do things differently and kind of in the way that they like them themselves. I think I'm always behind people doing things their own way. But I think it's worth trying out. It's just quite light, quite nice, really flavorful. Not really too much to say about it, but that was one that I thought stood out from the rest. So what have you got?
So I've got one from Lithuania. I'm not going to try and pronounce it.
Well, I think that if you pronounce it just directly with English phonetics, it's Svituris Gintarinus. But that's definitely not the way the Polish would say it.
No. So
no, Lithuanian?
Lithuanian,
sorry, my bad.
So I tried this from actually Amantas that works with us.
Yeah.
He gave me one and told me to try it, and it really, really surprised me. It's a lovely, light, refreshing beer that, like, I'm not a beer drinker, but I could drink these for like a night.
Yeah.
You know, I never be able to do that. I can get maybe about 3 normal beers down, but that there was so light and crisp and just really easy to get down. It was lovely.
Yeah. What percentage is it? 4.6?
Yeah.
It's not bad either.
Yeah, it's not too heavy either. Like, so.
Have you got anything else?
No, that's me.
Oh,
I still
the Tremari and the I still as well.
I still vodka, yeah.
I still's great.
It was really
good.
I actually had the raspberry one, and done it together with prosecco. I made it like a tall drink.
Oh yeah, maybe you told me that. Yeah, it was good.
It was
but
really
their Madagascan vanilla as well. It's just like, it's unlike anything else I've ever tried. Just tastes totally different. But it's made in Cork, so again, it's not too far from home. It's worth trying. And for the price of it's a 700ml bottle for usually it's about £25, I think. So they're way cheaper than a lot of other vodkas, especially
a lot of premium vodkas.
I would say if someone comes in asking for Grey Goose, I get them to buy that instead, because it's about £15 cheaper and 50 times better. I would say so. But they are very, very good. And then there's another bottle of wine there too. You didn't say about this one.
Yeah. Oh, the ferment, yeah, that's right. So this is Lebanese, I want to say. No, Slovenia. It's from.
Yeah, they've got a lot of really good up and coming stuff. They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
Slovenia.
This here.
Was Puklavik?
Yeah, in family, yeah, same one. Okay. This one came in first, and then we got the Sauvignon, the Chardonnay, blah blah.
Okay.
But pure ferment. I'd never heard of it before.
It's a bit local, son, isn't it? Pure ferment.
I know, literally, it does. But like, it's something I'd never heard of and didn't really know what it was. So we brought it in and we did it for our Friday tasting. And we let the customers try it. We tried it ourselves, and it really blew us all away because it's very similar to a Sauvignon Blanc, but it completely cuts the acidity away.
Really?
There's no acid. Well, for me anyway, there's no acidity off the back end of that, and it really leaves you with like a nice pear, sweet finish.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really surprised us.
Yeah. What else? Have you got anything else?
No, that's me.
So the last one I wanted was the 2 Stacks Irish Cream Liqueur cans. Which I think, so these are brilliant. Our current most viewed video, I think on YouTube and TikTok, is of me making an Irish coffee with this. Right. It doesn't steam that well, you can't stretch it with a steamer, but it makes a really, really good Irish coffee. If you can heat it up, the steamer still works, but if you can heat it up and put it in a coffee, I think it's brilliant. Really, really nice, like surprisingly really well flavored, but I think it's more chocolatey than their normal Irish cream, and it's normally very popular.
Yeah, I would say that their Irish cream would be my favorite cream that we have.
Yeah, but I think if you try and split it up, it's something. I think this is the Irish cream in the bottle is cheaper, but these are really good if you wanted to make an Irish coffee that was about the same price you would get in a restaurant. These are about £6.
Yeah.
So £5, I think. But yeah, they're really, really good and worth a try if you want something just a wee bit different. So, but is there anything else you want to bring up that you haven't found, or? No?
Well, I was going to say there's always ones that I go for like Perdido and Strange Brew, but they're ones that are always bought now.
Yeah.
Because they were the new ones, but now they're not the new ones anymore.
Yeah.
But I just want for people coming down to the shop, just always make sure and ask anyone that's working, because we've all, like, even if it's just me alone and I'm with another customer, if you have that time, spend it browsing around, and then wait for the opportunity to come to speak to one of us. Because I just think it'd be worth it just to get out of habits. Sure. Getting the same thing over.
And like we said at the start, this is so that you can get ahead of Christmas. You can buy stuff online now. You can have it ordered and sent to you anywhere in the UK, and it's kind of with you in time for Christmas dinner. There will be other ones, so I'm going to get you guys to do some other ones with stuff that you would have on the table at Christmas, and stuff that you would do to kind of break more habits. Like, if you buy this, then go for this instead. But that's to come. So, but yeah, thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.